talk to you about my favorite bird, parrots. See, parrots have always fascinated me, and I love to learn about them. So I want to share some facts I have learned about parrots over the last few months, because I've been intrigued by them. One day I was walking by the roadside and I saw a green parrot sitting on a perch, and then, just making some funny noises, and it reminded me how parrots can talk. Still, I went home intrigued and I wanted to learn more about them. So today I want to share with you some facts I learned about them. Number 1, parrots. Many people think that parrots can mimic a lot of words, but still, many parrots can learn a lot of human words, and they can learn to say many words just like human language. Take for example, Alex. Alex was an African ray, and he learned over 100 words, and his trainer taught him to ask for objects when he wanted them. But they don't understand what they mean. You can train them to say, I want a cracker, when they want a cracker, but they don't really learn that a cracker means a cracker, or want means that you want something. They just understand that they can get a cracker by saying, I want a cracker. Sometimes their speech is pretty distorted, but hey, it's fun. Anyways, so there are many kinds of parrots, and that takes us to fact number 2. They are messy. See, parrots have many kinds of favorite foods, and these favorite foods can be seeds or fruits and veggies and things like that, like tomatoes and cucumbers, or just sunflower seeds if you want a very normal example. So if they like something, then they'll drop it close to their space, and if they don't like something, they'll throw it as far out of their space as possible. I know it might seem like they don't like it, but hey, in their minds they are growing the rainforest. So parrots throw extra yummy food close to their space because they want that kind of food growing near their space. After all, you can't have that bad kind of food for your little parrot growing in our space, can we? So they drop extra yummy food close to their space to have that growing near them, and so that they have access to it. They're kind of like nature's farmers. And this was an accidental step which I learned. Anyways, this is why they are messy pets. And even budgies. What's a budgie? It's a kind of a parrot. So budgies, conures, even those usual green birds that we think of as parrots, they are all going to be very messy. And parrots are not the smartest birds that can learn to say or imitate things. Ravens are better pets if you want to say that. Ravens are black crow-like birds, and you definitely won't want them as a pet. But since they can imitate more words, they can, be a better bird to imitate more sounds. Or should I say, they can imitate more sounds. They can imitate lots of words, and since they're very messy, I don't recommend you want to get them, since, you don't want a mess in your house. So I guess you have to cover that space with newspaper and then throw it away. But well, ravens, we'll talk about them later, but they are very intriguing. But still, parrots, getting back to them, they love their freedom, so you need to let them out of their cage so that they can exercise their wings and their legs. And some birds like conures, well, they like their freedom, so you need to let them out. They'll fly, exercise, go back into their cage, have some toys, have some treats, have some good sleep. Oh, sorry. Fact number 3, they need 12 hours of sleep.
12 hours?
Yeah, they need 12 hours of sleep. They can't sleep, they can't survive by sleeping for 8 hours like most humans can.
But how do they sleep? I haven't seen any.
Well. These parrots have eyelids, so when they sleep, many sun conures, especially sun conures, will take one leg, tuck it into their feathers, and close their eyes, standing on one leg, conveniently close their eyes and fall asleep. Well, there are many birds such as budgies. Okay, I can't let you live with that mystery of budgies, so I'll explain to you what budgies are. So an adult budgie has a bare forehead, but it has stripes ranging all over its eyes and around the sides. But still, they are great pets if you don't want them to bite you hard, and they cannot make the skin on your skin bleed. So yeah, they are good pets if you want to know about them from me. But anyways, since they need 12 hours of sleep, and budgies are extremely sensitive, so if you open their cage cover and find them awake, they were sleeping, but while you opened their cage cover, you actually woke them up from their peaceful sleep. They're extremely sensitive. Why are they extremely sensitive? Well, their feet are extremely special. They can sense vibrations, and whenever they sense the vibrations of your feet walking up, because the floor vibrates when you walk, so they sense those vibrations and they understand that something's coming up, and so they suddenly wake up. So, so if a parrot is sleeping all day, even if it got enough sleep, it might mean that they are sick. So you have to take them to an avian veterinarian. It can't be any veterinarian. It must be an avian vet. Since they are the specialist in birds, they care for birds. They know a lot about birds. They know how to protect birds. They know how to treat a disease of birds. Like one of the disease that many birds get affected with is So a disease that parrots can be affected with is like, one example is feather picking, and there are quite a few more. In feather picking, you can probably guess it from its name. It's a very bad condition in which a parrot starts plucking out its own feathers, which is horrible. And if it does that, it means that it's sick. Oh, and if it does not sleep for a very long time, if it does sleep during the day, it might mean it's sick. But sometimes in nature, sometimes if it feels secure, it will often just stand with its head dozing into its wings and just inhale and exhale. But sometimes it also does that when it's sick. So yeah, it might not be a very clear indication whether your parrot is just dozing off or if it is sick. But then excess sleep might indicate a condition where your parrot is not very well. So those are all the facts. Thanks.
I
Goodbye.
have a question.
Oh,
How?
cool.
What is the lifespan?
Oh, the lifespan can range the lifespan can be pretty strange. It can even be it can be as short as 4 years, but not always. It usually ranges between 15 or 20 or to 30 or 35 years old.
Okay, thank you.
Goodbye.